Hey guys, welcome to Yoga Fusion, 45 minutes of moving your body. We're going to do a full body flow today, and you can take breaks, you can make adjustments however you need, but let's go ahead and grab your mats if you have a mat. If you just want to do this on a towel or on carpet, it's totally fine too. Any props that you'd like, if you want a book instead of a block or a can, just to have some options, you're more than welcome to grab those. And whenever you're ready, we're going to come to the top of our mat. Feet come hip width distance apart. Spread your fingers wide. Spread your toes wide. Relax the shoulders down your back. Settle in here. Take your toes down towards your mat. Let your eyes flutter closed. Start to have nice deep breaths. Maybe it's the first time you really came to your breath all day long. Start to inhale nice and deep, filling up from the very bottom all the way to the tippy top of your head. Feel your ribs expand. Hold at the top. Exhale to side out the mouth. Let it go. Let's do that again. Nice deep inhale. Filling up with some fresh air. Exhale to let it go. One more. Deep inhale, filling all the way up. Exhale, side out the mouth, let it go. Start to close your mouth, still concentrating on your breath. Deep inhales through the nose, deep exhales through the nose. Turning up your breath of fire. It is an audible breath. You're at home, probably by yourself. No one's going to hear you. Turn on that Darth Vader breath. Sounds a little bit like the ocean waves. Make a point to come back to that breath throughout the practice. Let it sustain you for the entire 45 minutes. Inhale, start to reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Look up at your fingertips. Cactus your arms, open up your chest. Take a mini back bend here. Inhale back through center. Exhale, one more back bend. Cactus those arms, look up. Inhale, coming back. Exhale, take your hands to heart center. Let it go. Inhale, sweep those arms up one more time. Exhale, dive all the way forward, forward folding here. Deep bend in those knees. Maybe grab opposite elbows and sway from side to side. Finding some movement that feels good. A forward fold is not about super straight legs. You want to keep a nice juicy bend. Melt your chest over your thighs. Protect that low back. Inhaling here. Exhale, drop your hands down towards the mat. Left hand plant, right hand reaches high. See if you can straighten that right knee. Bend into that left knee a little bit deeper. Breathing in. Exhale, right hand down, left hand reaches. This time straightening that left leg. Bending into that right knee. Breathe in. Exhale, plant both hands down. Inhale, halfway lift, look forward, lengthen your spine, draw your fingertips up your shins. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step your right foot back, then your left, hold it here into your high push-up plank. Engage your core, breathing in, push forward on the toes, chaturanga push-up, elbows are in line with the side body. Option to drop your knees here as well. Chaturanga push-up, inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Look up at the ceiling, pull your chest through. Exhale, downward facing dog. Roll over those toes, take your hips up and back. Looking forward, take tiny little tiptoes all the way to meet your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, take your hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale, dive forward. Plant your hands, step left foot back, then right. Inhale, push forward on the toes. Exhale, chaturanga, push up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Pull your chest through. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in here. Exhale, let it go. Look forward at the top of your mat. Step or hop to meet your hands. Folding in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise, sweep your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, heel toe your feet together to touch, knees together to touch. Inhale, sweep your arms up. On your exhale, sit into a chair. So if you feel unstable here and you really want to keep your feet apart, you can step your feet apart, your knees apart, sitting 1 inch lower. Tuck your tailbone under. Maybe take your gaze towards your hands, opening up that chest slightly. Breathing in. On your exhale, come high on your toes. Reach your hands back behind you for divers. Start to take your chest a little bit lower. Lower. See if you can bring your chest parallel with the ground. Start to reach your hands forward. Yes, you're still lifted on those toes. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Plant your hands, step or hop back. If you hop back, make sure to land in chaturanga, arms, elbows bent. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, that right leg lifts high. Bend the knee, step, open the hip. Make sure your shoulders are still spiraled down towards your mat. That right shoulder likes to pop up, bring it back in line. Breathe in. Exhale, straighten it out. Knee comes towards your nose, crunch it in underneath you, hold. Breathe in. Step that foot in between your hands. Rise up into warrior one. Spiral down on that back heel. Reach your hands up. Hips are square towards the front of your space. You can walk that right foot out slightly if you need a little bit more room for those hips. Make this practice your own. Settle in here. Breathe in. Crown of your head goes a little bit taller. Exhale, sit a little bit deeper in that right knee. Inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale. Spiral your hands down, frame that front foot, lift that right leg, 3-point down dog. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale it up and back. Right knee, left elbow underneath the body. Inhale it up and back. Knee to nose, step that foot back through, spiral down on that left heel, open up the arms, warrior two. Hips are square towards the left side of your space. Breathing in, settling nice and deep. Inhale to tip it back, peaceful. Reach that right hand. On your exhale, take that right hand down in front of your right foot. Lift your left leg, left arm towards the ceiling, half moon. Breathing in. Exhale it out. See if maybe you can float those right fingertips up towards your chest. If you'd like to take it deeper, you can bend into that left knee. Reach back with your left hand. If they touch here, maybe you start to kick into that hand. Quarter mooning, breathe in. Exhale, plant that left hand down. Square your hips towards the mat. So you are in a little bit of a warrior three. Your hands are just on the ground. Those toes, left pointing down towards the mat. Breathe in. See if you can start to float your arms. Airplane them out to warrior three. Breathe in. Exhale, let it go. One more in. Bend into that right knee. Step those left toes back behind you. Come up into that high crescent. Holding here. Exhale, relax the shoulders down your back. Breathe in. Left hand plants, right hand reaches. Easy twist. Opening up that chest towards the right side of your space. Reach those fingertips a little bit higher. Breathe in. Horizon, spiraling onto the knife edge side of both feet. Both toes kind of point towards this right side. Drop your left hips down towards your mat. Reach your hand towards the back of your space. Breathe in. Exhale. Walk your hands over towards the left side. Start to sit deep into that left knee. Straighten that right. You can keep your hands on the ground here or bring them to heart center. Pressing that left elbow in towards that left knee. Opening up. Keep your chest nice and lifted. Skandasana. Breathe in. Exhale, let it go. One more in. Walk around to frame this left foot. Plant into your hands. Step that left foot back. Maybe keep it lifted as you flow. Chaturanga push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, nice and deep. Inhale. Exhale to side out, let it go. Inhale, that left leg lifts high. Bend the knee, stack, open the hip. Keep that left shoulder down towards your mat. Both shoulders are in line. Inhale. Reach, re-extend that left leg. Knee comes towards your nose. Hold it here. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale, step that foot in between your hands. Spiral down onto that right heel. Rise up into that warrior one. Settling in here, making any minor adjustments. Your hips are square. Yes, you're facing the back of your mat. That's okay. Breathe in. Exhale it out. One more in. Exhale, spiral your hands down, frame that left foot. Take the left foot back. 3-point down dog. Left knee, left elbow, crunch it in. Inhale it up and back. Left knee, right elbow. Inhale it up and back. Knee to nose. Step that foot in between your hands. Spiral down onto that back heel. Open up, warrior two. Your hips are square towards the right side of your space. Settle into that left knee. Breathing in. Reach your fingertips towards the front and back of your space. Gaze over those front left fingertips. Exhale it out. Inhale, tip it back. High five the back of your space with your left hand. On your exhale, take your left fingertips down in front of your left foot. Reach your right leg high, right arm high, half moon. Option to play around here. See if you can float that left hand. Maybe your right hand reaches back for your right foot. Kicking into that hand, opening up those hips. Breathe in. Exhale it out. One more. Drop that right hand down. Square those hips off towards your mat. Your right toes are pointing down. Breathe in. Start to extend those arms, airplaning them out. Nice deep inhale. Nice deep exhale. One more in. Exhale, bend into that left knee. Drop your right toes down towards the back of your mat. Reach your arms up. Settle in, high crescent. Breathing in here. Exhale, that right hand plants, left hand reaches high. Spiral in, open that chest. Gaze over towards those left fingertips. Let it pull you up. Breathe in. Coming onto the knife edge side of both feet. They're going over towards the left side of your space now. Dip that right hip down. Reach your left hand back behind you. Breathe in. Exhale, coming back around. Walk your hands to the wide edge side of your mat. Staying here for a moment. Heels in, toes out. Come up into that goddess squat. Sit low. Knees are right above your ankles. Breathing in. Sit 1 inch lower. Yes, you can. Breathe in. Exhale it out. Come high on those right toes. Right heel lifts. Start to pulse it down. Breathing here. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right heel plants, left heel lifts, and start to pulse it down. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both heels lift. Yes, you can. And pulse it down. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both heels down. Reach everything high. 5-pointed star. Exhale. Heel toe your feet out. Heels out, toes in. Take your hands towards your hips. Open up your chest. Then exhale, forward folding all the way down. Once you get down, maybe you take your hands down towards your mat, walk them in between your legs, letting your head hang heavy here. Breathe in. Exhale it out. 1 more in. Walk your hands out in front of you and over towards this right leg, bending into that right knee, straightening your left, Skandasana on this side. Option to keep your hands down on the mat or bring them towards heart center. Breathe in. Exhale. 1 more. Walk your hands over towards the right. Framing that right foot, take it back. Maybe keep it lifted as you move through a vinyasa. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward. At the top of your mat, maybe walk your hands a little bit wider. We're going to step or hop in between your hands, coming to a seat, reaching your legs out in front of you. We have lots of different options, lots of different variations for what you need today. Every day is different. You can come to a boat pose with your heels on the ground, reaching your hands out in front of you. You can take your heels up. Hands can come to the back of your thighs if you need a little bit of support there, or you can reach them out in front of you. Last little option, you can take your hands back behind you, giving you some support from behind. Wherever you are, breathe in. Exhale, let it go, hold. Inhale. On the count of 5, we're gonna lower all the way to low boat. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Breathing in. Everything is still lifted but that low back. 1 more in. Exhale. Bring those knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. Maybe rock from side to side. Really, really quickly here, take your hands to the backs of your thighs. We're gonna rock and roll up and down your spine, getting enough momentum to maybe just take your hands out in front of you, Step or hop to your plank pose, chaturanga. Inhale through upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take your hands a little bit wider. Inhale, look forward. Step or hop to a seat. Coming right back into that boat pose. Breathing in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, low boat. Everything is still lifted. Bring your right hand. Reach for those right toes. Coming back through center, left hand reaches for those left toes. Back through center, right, then left, right, left, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those knees into your chest, give yourself a hug. Take your feet right up above you, hands behind your head, interlace those fingers. On your exhale, curl up, option to pulse your legs at the top and come back down. Breathing as you go through it. Trying not to use momentum, but to use your core. Breathing in. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Keeping your legs extended. Arms can come alongside your side body, or hands can come underneath your seat. Slowly start to lower your legs to hover, lower, lower, lower. Then inhale to bring them back up. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Breathing through it for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, wherever you are, lift it back up. Then bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. Drop your knees over towards the right. Again, finding that interlace behind your head. Inhale, breathe, pulse it up. Exhale, let it go. Going at your own pace, on your own breath. Not worrying about how fast or slow I'm going. Breathing in for 3, 2, 1. Knees back into your chest. Drop them over towards the left. Again, hands behind your head. Pulse it up. For 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. Option to take a happy baby here. Soles of the feet into the hands. Bringing those knees closer towards your shoulders. You can rock from side to side, massaging that low back. Breathing in. Exhale, let it go. Hands come behind the thighs. Start to rock and roll. Crossing your ankles. Getting enough momentum to plant your hands out in front of you. Step or hop back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, take those hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Breathing in here. Exhale, side out. One more in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, that right leg lifts high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Option to play around here. You can hang out, just crunching that knee towards your elbow, or start to make those chaturanga arms. Settle that right thigh on top of that right elbow. Maybe start to fly that left foot. Coming into that running man, breathe in. Extend that right leg back. Right knee, left elbow. Again, option to make those chaturanga arms. Maybe you start to float. Inhale it up and back. Knee to nose. Step that foot in between your hands. Rise up into that high crescent. Holding it here. Breathe in. Exhale it out. One more in. On your exhale, extend your head forward. Reach your hands back behind you. Extended crescent. One long line of energy from the top of your head all the way down to your heel. Breathing in. And out. One more in. Exhale, get light in those left toes. Come up. Extend that left foot forward. Reach your hands high. Try not to lean back here. Keep everything in line. Inhaling. Exhale, let it go. One more in. Exhale, step that left foot in front of the right and bow forward. Forward folding. Yes, you'll feel this in your IT band. That is okay. Breathing in, halfway lift. Exhale, let it go. Plant your left hand down, right hand reaches up. Breathing in. Exhale it. One more. Right hand plants. Taking your two-piece fingers, wrap them around that left big toe. Get a little bit of a bend in that right leg and start to come back up. You can hang out right here, keeping that leg in towards your chest, or you can start to extend that left leg forward. Breathing in. It's okay if there's a slight bend in that left knee. It's okay if you wobble. Finding a spot on the floor or the wall that is not moving will help you with your balance. If you are good with it extended out in front of you, maybe start to take it out towards the left. Breathing in. Exhale, let it go. One more. Slowly release that foot down next to its partner. Shake it all out. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, dive all the way back down. Plant your hands, step or hop back. Flow through a vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Start to walk your hands back towards your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Heel toe your feet together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up into a chair. Reach your arms up. Sit your seat low. Breathing in. Exhale, let it go. Take your hands towards your heart. Start to twist towards the right. Left elbow outside of your right knee. Make sure both knees are still in line with each other. That left knee likes to poke out. Bring it back in. Breathing in. Maybe open up the arms here. Option, if you'd like to play around today, taking your hands down towards your mat. Heels come up. You can make those chaturanga arms here, snuggling that right thigh onto that right left arm and extend those legs, side crow. Options to play, options to fly. If you fall, you're super close to the ground, it won't hurt. Breathing in. Coming back through chair. Exhale, other side. Right elbow outside of that left knee. Make sure that right knee stays in line. Option to open up those arms. Breathing in. Exhale it out. If you'd like to play around on the side, you can. Taking your hands down towards the mat. Starting to shift a little bit of weight into those hands. Seeing how it feels. Breathing in. Inhale, come back through chair. Sit your seat 1 inch lower. Extend your hands forward. Chest is parallel towards the ground. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, walk yourself out to that plank pose. Flow through vinyasa, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, that left leg lifts high. Exhale, left knee to nose. Crunch it in. Inhale it up and back. Left knee, left elbow. Option to play around here. Fly if you'd like to. Maybe just shifting a little bit of weight into those hands. Breathe in, extend it back up. Left knee, right elbow. Option to try on this side as well. Inhale it up and back. Knee to nose, step that foot in between your hands. Rise up into that high crescent lunge. 90-degree bend in that front knee. Breathe in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Exhale, extend forward. Crown of your head goes forward. Reach your hands back behind you. Breathing in. Exhale, let it go. One more in. Get light in those right toes. Extend that right leg out in front of you. Reach your hands up above you. Relax the shoulders down your back. Breathing in. Exhale, stay. One more inhale. Cross that right leg in front of the left and start to fold over those legs. Yes, you should feel it. If you don't, please let me know. Breathe in. Exhale, surrender. Plant that right hand down, reach the left hand high, twisting. Breathe in. Exhale, let it go. One more. Take that left hand down, coming back up. Inhale. Option to take your 2-piece fingers around that right big toe, bringing that knee in towards your chest. Spine is straight. You can extend that right leg out in front of you if you'd like. It's okay to have a slight bend in that knee if that is all that is accessible to you. Just breathing through it. Breathe in. Exhale it out. One more. Exhale, drop that foot down next to its partner. Shake it all out. Breathe in, reach those arms high. On your exhale, sweep your hands back behind you, forward fold. Inhale, come back up to standing. Exhale, let everything go. Nice deep mouth exhales. Inhale, sweep those hands up. Exhale, last one, let it go. Inhale, come to halfway lift, look forward. Heel toe your feet a little bit wider. Heels in, toes out, sit your seat low. Come into a yogi squat. Bring your hands towards your heart. Elbows can press into those knees, opening them up. Breathing in. Exhale, settle in. It's okay to have your heels a little bit lifted here, if that is all that is accessible to you. If you'd like, you can place a book, a block if you have it, or a pillow underneath your seat, settling into this space. Just opening up your heart, looking forward. Breathe in. Right hand comes down towards your mat. Left hand reaches up towards the sky. You can hang out right here, just opening up that chest towards the left. Or you can come to a half bind, taking that left hand to your right hip. Or a full bind, Hands come to connect around that right knee. Breathing in. Exhale it out. Coming back through center. Sitting up tall. Realigning that spine. Drop the left hand down. Right hand reaches up. Twisting open. Again, you can stay right here. This is great. Opening up that chest. Or you can drop that right hand towards your left hip for a half bind or a full bind. Hands come to connect around that left knee. Breathe in. Exhale, let it go. One more. Slowly release the hands, coming back through center. Take your hips up. Heel toe your feet so they're directly behind your hands. We're going to come and play with a little bit of crow pose. Option to just hang out right here in a forward fold if that feels nice. But if you want to challenge yourself today, plant your hands into the ground in front of you. Snuggle your knees up into your armpits as high as you can go on your forearms. Maybe you start to pick up one leg, shifting a little bit of weight into those hands. Maybe you pick up the other. Maybe your toes come to touch and you sit here and you fly. If you're flying and you want to take it deeper, you can start to straighten into those arms. Coming into what we call crane. Wherever you are, breathe in. And on your exhale, step or hop or float your hands towards the back of your mat. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in here. Exhale, let it go. Walk your feet in a step and your hands in one step. Take your right hand to your left ankle or left shin or left thigh, whatever is accessible to you. Start to twist open, looking underneath that left arm. Breathe in. Exhale it out. One more. Replace that right hand down, left hand towards your right shin, ankle. Looking up under that right arm. Breathe in. Exhale. One more in. Replace that left hand. Start to walk your toes out, coming into a plank pose. Breathe in here. On your exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, come back up to plank. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Last one, chaturanga. Lowering all the way down towards your mat. Take your arms out in front of you. Elbows come right underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. Press them into the mat. Open up your chest, look forward. Just a little mini back bend here. You can also press your toes and the tops of your feet into the mat, taking your knees up off of the mat. Breathing in. Exhale, let it go. One more in. Shift your weight so that right hand comes in front of you. Forearm is down. We're gonna bend into that left knee. Reach back with your left hand. Pull that foot in towards your glute. You can switch your grip here too, giving you a little bit more leverage if that feels nice. You can hang out right here, or if you'd like to take it deeper, you can press into that right hand, straightening that right arm out in front of you. Coming into a seal variation of this posture. Breathe in. Exhale it out. One more. Slowly lower it back down. Don't slingshot your leg, let it go. Coming back through Sphinx pose. Realigning that spine. Breathe in. Shift your weight, left hand comes in front. Right foot comes in towards your glute, reach back. Option to switch your grip, give you a little bit more leverage here. You can stay right here, or if you want to take it up, press into that left hand, open up the chest. Shoulders are towards the front of your space. Breathing in. Exhale it out. One more. Slowly lower back down. Release that right leg. Coming back into that plank pose. Take your hands right underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes, press into your hands. Then just take your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Look forward at the top of your mat. Maybe take your hands a little bit wider. Step or hop, coming to a seat. Extend your legs out in front of you. Release any flesh from your sits bones. Sit up nice and tall. Reach your arms up. Then exhale to surrender over your legs. Let gravity do the work. Reaching for your shins, your ankles, whatever is accessible, whatever feels good for you and your body today. Breathing in. Exhale it out. One more in. Slowly walk yourself back up. Extend your arms out in front of you, cat back your back, lowering down one vertebra at a time. Bring your knees into your chest, give yourself a hug. This is where you get your little extra break. Supine twist, dropping your knees down towards your right. Arms come out to a T or cactus them out. If you want to take it up a notch, you can wrap that left leg around the right, taking it a little bit deeper. Breathing in. Exhale, let it go. One more in. Coming back through center. Other side, dropping your knees down towards the left. Option to wrap that right leg around the left. If you want to take it a little bit deeper, make sure your shoulders stay grounded. Gaze over that right shoulder. Breathe in. Exhale. One more in. Exhale, let it go. Coming back through center. Take both legs straight up towards the ceiling. Coming into a waterfall posture. If there's a wall that is accessible to you, maybe dragging your mat over towards a wall, extend your legs straight up the wall. Just starting to relax into it. Breathing in. Slowly, just let it go. One more in. And start to extend your legs long on your mat. Arms come alongside your side body, palms face up towards the ceiling. Gently start to close your eyes and come into your final posture, your Shavasana, the most important posture of class, where you just get to rest and restore. Happy Shavasana. Start to bring a little bit of life back into your body, wiggling your fingers and toes, maybe taking your thumb and pressing into each finger pad. Start to sway your head from side to side, massaging the back of your head. Reach your arms back behind you. Point your toes out in front of you. Then bring your knees in towards your chest. Roll over onto one side, right or left side. And whenever you're ready, pressing yourself up into a comfortable seat. Eyes still closed, hands come to heart center. Just breathing in here once all together. Nice deep inhale. Exhale to side, out the mouth, let it go. The light in me honors and sees the light in you. Thank you so much for spending your lunch break with me. Go in peace. Namaste.